Welcome to the latest episode of our Ante-Post Angles as we continue our quest to try and win £1,000 to the Injured Jockey Fund, courtesy of our £200 worth of charity bets from SkyBet. Move on to the Triumph and the first of my tips, and it's going to be for Paul Nichols's Ante-Post. I was very impressed, especially in his second start in the UK, when he beat Raving Black. He's a specialist round Sandown, proving against older horses now. I mean, it's easy hacking around in these juvenile races, but he's gone to Sandown, proven himself against proper horses. He had a proper race, shown he can respond to pressure. There's a lot of horses that will go there that have just not come off the bridle, and I think Paul Nicholls has already likened him to Zarkanda, who won the race for him, and I think at 10-1, he's going to be in the frame.
Okay, yes, he did beat older horses in the Contenders, but proper horses is stretching it a bit. I think the Contenders hurdle was decidedly sketchy. I think Ante-Post, yes, he may have come on for the run, as Paul Nicholls said. I think Jibble Faro beat him soundly, and I think he's another one that will come on, and I would have him over Ante-Post all day.
Jibble Faro had a run that day, though. He definitely had the fitness edge. It's his first start in the UK, and he didn't get beat far. He came on a bundle for that.
But at the same time, Jibble Faro wasn't asked for that much to beat him. He held him fairly comfortably. There wasn't really any doubt that Jibble Faro was going to win.
Yeah, but I mean, you've got Jibble Faro, they're a similar price, but I just fully expect Ante-Post to improve past him. He just got more of a profile than me. I mean, Jibble Faro had a lot of runs in France. Ante-Post was a lot more like the race, and I fully expect him to improve past Jibble Faro.
I hate to wade in, but I have to agree with the boys. I'm a fan of Jibble Faro, and I think he won with plenty up his sleeve at Ascot. The race wasn't run to suit. He was keen at Kempton, and they had to jump off in front at Ascot. And despite that, he looked like he could have a race on his hands going to the last. Got a couple of flicks after the last, and he quickened away nicely. I think ground is versatile. I think tactically the Triumph will suit him a lot better than the race at Ascot, and I find it very difficult to see Ante-Post reversing the form.
And then you've got all the Irish contenders on top as well. I mean, you've got the Mullins cohort with Footpad, All Black de Place, just two of the mentioned names. And then you've got obviously the Ivanovic-Gorbatov gamble, where he went into about 11-4, lost in the Spring Juvenile Hurdle on ground he would have hated. He got boxed in horribly. Didn't really like it the whole way round. And then he went back out to about 8s, and now he's back into about, 9-2 now?
I still cannot believe this horse's favourite. I mean, he folded so tamely, he jumped terribly, and I mean, it's a big hype horse, and even though he got boxed in, I would have liked to have been finishing and racing off. The Free Mullins horse just drew away.
But if you look at that form, the horse he beat, Let's Dance, he beat in his first race. He beat it so comfortably. Barry Geraghty was waving at Ruby Walsh as he went past. See you later, mate. He was on by far the better horse. There must have been something wrong that day in the Spring Juvenile.
But if something went wrong, how is he going to be bang on for Cheltenham?
Well, he's got plenty of time after that, and the ground was bad. The ground should be better at Cheltenham, and I have no doubt that you'll see a much better Ivanovic-Gorbatov at Cheltenham.
He's going to need to jump a hell of a lot better.
Oh, he jumped very well his first time out. Made no mistakes, was perfect.
But this is a proper race, grade 1, proper speed.
And
his jumping got caught out.
He'll have learned a lot for that. And in the Aidan O'Brien stable, I wouldn't be particularly worried about getting a horse ready for a big day.
You say the Aidan O'Brien stable, but it's common knowledge that Joseph has taken up the reins for the National Hunt horses. If it was any other rookie trainer having his first runner in a big race at Cheltenham, would Ivanovic-Gorbatov be a 5-1, 9-2 favourite? I'm not so sure. I granted that Joseph O'Brien's got a good upbringing and he's from a strong family, but still, he was bred for the flat. Okay, he's doing okay with jumps. He's obviously got ability, but it's like with all the John Ferguson contenders that over the years that we've seen come into these races with chances. Their class gets them through in the scrappy little races, but when it comes to the big boys, they just can't contend, and I think it's a ridiculously short price for a horse that was gubbed by a long way last time.
So, I mean, I'm going to keep my colours on Ante-Post. I respect the Irish challenge, minus Ivanovic-Gorbatov, but I definitely think Ante-Post is the leading UK hope. and at 10 to 1 I'm having £20 win